Hello everyone, so in this video we are going to see an abstraction. First we are going to see what is an abstraction, then we are going to see one example, then how to do an abstraction, then we are going to see what is an abstract class, abstract method, and then we are going to see code sample of abstraction. Now let's see what is an abstraction. So abstraction is an ops concept that allows you to create simplified representation of complex real-world objects and systems by focusing on essential characteristics and behavior of an object and hiding the unnecessary details. So in short, we can say it works like what of an object rather than how. Now let's see an example of ATM. Suppose you are going to an ATM to withdraw money. You are simply inserting a card, clicking some buttons and getting the money. You don't know what is happening internally when you are pressing those buttons. Basically, hiding unnecessary information from user. So abstraction is a method to hide internal functionalities from the user. Then we are going to see how to do an abstraction. In programming, abstraction is achieved by creating a class and objects that define the necessary attributes and methods to interact with an object while keeping the internal implementation hidden. It is like providing user interface to a complex system without needing to know every detail of how those systems function internally. And we can achieve this by using abstract class and abstract method. So these are the part of abstraction. Then let's see what is an abstract class. So any class that consists of one or more abstract method is called abstract class. These abstract methods do not contain any implementation. Instead, all the implementation can be defined in the methods of subclass that inherit the abstract class. And if the implementation of an abstract method is not defined in the class, then we will get an error. And at last, abstract class can have both normal method and an abstract method. Then let's see what is an abstract method. An abstract method is a method declared within an abstract class but without any implementation in an abstract class itself. And in the subclass, we are going to provide the concrete implementation of those abstract methods. Now let's see one code to demonstrate abstraction. So this is the code which is going to demonstrate an abstraction. So first we are going to import abstract base class, then abstract method from ABC. Then we are going to define abstract class. Here we are using vehicle as a class name, and then we are specifically saying that this vehicle class is an abstract base class by putting ABC in the parenthesis. And in that we are initializing this class with some attributes, make and model. Then we have one method and we are specifically telling that this is an abstract method. And here we can see there is no implementation of abstract method is present in abstract class. Then we have to create subclasses from this vehicle class. So one is class car, which is derived from vehicle class, which has the same function start engine, which is going to display one message. Then we have another subclass which is also derived from the abstract base class vehicle, which is also having the same method, which is going to again display one message. Similarly, we have one more subclass. Then we are going to create instance of these different classes or different subclasses to achieve their functionality. And if we are directly going to create an instance of ABC, that is abstract base class, then you are going to get an error. So we are going to create first the instance for car class subclass, then bicycle and then motorcycle with all these values initialized. And then we are going to see we are calling method inside this subclass using the object of those respective subclass. And here we are going to see the sample output, and here you can see the output as well. So here we can see any class that is inherit from this vehicle abstract base class must provide an implementation for this start engine abstract method. And here we can see every class subclass is having the implementation of start engine. So by creating an abstract class with an abstract method, you are setting up an contract that any class inheriting from abstract class must fulfill. The abstract method defines a common interface that subclasses are expected to provide. This abstract method serves as a form of abstraction because it defines what kind of behavior is expected without specifying how that behavior is implemented. And you can see it allows you to work with different types of vehicle through a common interface start engine method without needing to know the specific details of each vehicle's behavior. This separation of interface and implementation promotes modularity and organization, which is a key aspect of abstraction in object-oriented programming. That's all about abstraction in object-oriented programming. Thank you all.